Hello everybody. So this is Sunday night, but I'm making a video for Monday, which is Mixed Media Monday. And what I wanted to show first is where I am with this. You can see there's some spots. I am going to go back over this with the glass, but I wanted to show you the border. And I'm just doing a little bit at a time, and then I gotta set it. I'm setting it between two corner rounders to hold it up to dry. And then I wait a while and I come back in and I put some more, but only a little bit at a time, right? Because to dry, it has to be straight up, right? It can't be bending. The reason I'm hesitating, okay, there's my plates. I'm like, where's my cutting plates? Okay, but I do want to do a Stitchmas too, like what I remembered to get. So I think day 9 is some kind of weird cupcake. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna do it. Okay. I had colored paper. And I don't know where I put it all. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab, I'm gonna want some Christmassy stuff. Let's see what we've got. Don't know. Here's some red. Some red. Here's some brown. Let's see. I don't think we want gray. I didn't think so. I think this is out of that Starry Night one. Let's see, just in case. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do that little piece there. And then keep looking. That little scrap's pretty. Green. It's more like a teal color, right? And I don't think that's right. A little bit more solid colors, probably. These are stuff that I made. Let's see. No, that's good for there. I don't know. What I probably want to do . Well, That looks like the same brown, doesn't it? Yeah. How about some gold shimmer? That might work. Well, let's see. I've got all of these. I don't think the teal works. I just don't think it does. Let me grab the... These are not in color, so that doesn't help. But it does give me an idea what I got. So I have green. So I can use that. Let's get my cutting mats. In this, I'm going to be using a little bit. Ooh, look. That's pretty, huh? I'm going to use the green in here. So, the green is foliage. Foliage. There's some holly berries. I thought there was more foliage than that. So maybe I need to cut, how many? 2 of these ones. So let me cut. I'm going to turn this back over and get back to the bad side of that. And I'm just going to cut green out of here. Green. Where did I do? What did I do with my evergreen? My other one. Here it is. Whew. Be careful when you set these things aside. You'll never see them again. If you're not careful, you'll never see them again. I'm just cutting a circle out. I don't know why. I just decided to do it that way. Okay. Excuse me. And then we got holly berries. We've got 3 and we've got 3. Yeah, I think these layer. Because these have these little curlicues in there. And these have like little bumps, and I think that's telling me they fit on each other. I think. So, some honey berries. I should probably use that real dark red, that burgundy red I had. That would have probably been really pretty, but that's all right. Okay. And we have this. I think this is cream. Kind of looks like cream, right? Oh, that's mount board. That's not white paper. That's not what I wanted. Let's find my white paper. Of course, it's got all these cuts in it, so it didn't want to budge nice. Let's just, hopefully it'll fit on there. If it doesn't, I can get another piece for it, but I'm sure it will. Okay. And then we have the cake. I'm gonna do in the, no, I think I'm gonna make that the paper. So these must be layered in each other. That's what it is. These are layered in. And then this is the cake. So the cake. There we go. And then the liner is going to be this shimmer gold. Should I have done it in the blue? I think I am going to do it in the blue. And I might do the cake in the, no, I'm going to just do this like this. So it's got that gold in there. And this, I can put this in here. Okay. Okay. You could hear every time we went over, every time we went to kind of a blank space and all of that. Need one of my sandwich bags. I'm going to put these back on here because I don't want to lose them. So I'm just going to leave the dies on here. And I'll take the papers out. Look, it moved on me. So I only got two, only really one. Oh no, 2.5. So the one that's way behind, I can do that piece to the very, very back one, and then do these and the others. I was thinking I wanted to use gold, but do we want to use gold or do we want to use, I think we do want to use gold. We got gold in here, right? Haha. The paper is still in here. It's not a very bright green though, is it? Doesn't matter. We'll have to see how it looks after I get it together. I did get the tree that I'm going to be using in. I did get, I believe I got the paper chain finished. I'm not sure if I'm going to work on it more or not. It seems to be pretty long. So, let's see. Should we do the gold or the red? So if we do this, and then this goes on top, and I'm just gonna copy them. One here, one here, one here, and then that. So I think I'm gonna change my mind. I think we're gonna do gold here and we're gonna do red up here. That's what I think we're gonna do. So I need to get a needle. What I might do is go ahead and glue these down. You know what I did? I didn't bring, I'm going to use school glue. As much as I hate to, my glue is in the living room where I was working on the paper chain. So I want the piece, and it's going to go in the very back. Right there. I think it's kind of weird to do it, but no, it feels right. Okay. All right. There we go. Now for this, we're just gonna do here these long ones up and down, and then these are just gonna be kind of sprinkles, I think, but I'm gonna do them in red. Okay. So the gold. And now I have a needle threader. I'm even less worried about doing the... Now I will, before I open those, I will give it a little quick try. Because now that I have a needle threader, it's going to want to go in. I told you. Isn't that something? It cracks me up, stuff like that. And I knew it. I knew it would do it. Okay. So. Really, you shouldn't do it this way. You should go in and out and in and out and in and out. I'm just doing shortcuts. But see, it will come undone. Excuse me for that. I'm gonna hope that stays in. I think it will stay in, but I needed to do also just a backer for this, right? And I didn't cut one out. So I'm gonna have to do that. So we can do that real quick. Let me grab the small plates. The paper. I need the die. The one without the holes. And let's just run it through real quick. And I can put it on the backing. I noticed a lot of the channels I'm watching right now, everybody's doing journals. Everybody, it's like, wow, really? Journals. I mean, that's all right. It's just weird. No. I'm not real sure about if this is going to match up. And it does. So we're okay. So I'm going to go ahead, put some glue on here. Oops. Whew, sweating. It's hot in here. The heat's been on, I think, a little too high. Because it warmed up today. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to pull that through and pull that through. And tuck it in. Come on. Maybe it doesn't want to tuck. This has to be cut. There. Okay. And now, this. I'm going to put, I'm going to leave the gold on here. There's not much there, but if I need it for something, I can just grab that little tiny piece. That's already in there. I don't know why it doesn't want to go. Okay, now we can get the red. Okay, here's the red end. It did not like coming out that way, so I don't want it knotting up on me. I hate it knotting up on me. I was going to say, it says 3 pieces. I only see 2. That's because I just put one in. Have you ever used one? I'm sure you have, but just in case somebody's out there that's never used one, this little wire on this end goes in the hole, in the eye of the needle. Then you put your thread or whatever in there, and now you can bring it back through, and your needle is threaded. It's that easy. I know all that time, but I had to get the one first. There's 4 strands here. Isn't that just 6 strands? Am I wrong? I am just going. You can kind of see they're in groups of 2s. So I'm just going from one set of 2 to the next set of 2. Groups of 2, sets of 2s. Trying to think of what we can do tomorrow. Gotta get that tree decorated, so I need those decorations, but I will be doing, some stuff off camera. Otherwise, you would be sick and tired of watching me do that stuff. I got that chain done this weekend. I got an Afghan finished this weekend. I got, what else did I get finished this weekend? Seems like there was something else, but I don't recall what it was. So, but I did get some projects, and it always feels good, right, to get a project done. And I am so bad. I don't do one project at a time. I'm the type that's got a million things going at one time. Not the best way to do things, but like I said, I did get stuff done this weekend. I better open it. I normally would not be using Elmer's glue, but since my glue is in there, I don't like that much glue on things. It comes out too fast. Ugh. I should have waited to put these together and put the cake in between those 2. For the looks from back to front, It Could have been in between. I wonder if I could still get it between. No, I can't. So this will go like that. I'm just gonna put a little line back here. A little line, hopefully. And stick that on. There we go. And I'm just gonna hold it for just a minute. And then one, see there? That's all I'm doing is trying to copy that. Just covered up most of my I was just afraid they might be a little shy of the glue I needed. Okay, so I can kind of rearrange things a little bit here. Yeah, mine is a little bit lower than theirs. So that it makes it where more of their stitching shows. But it's okay. I like it very much. So now I'll just get some green carding, put it on the back. I don't know yet what I'm going to do about the back. I'm probably just going to get another blue and do it and put the string between here and there. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'll show you for the next, when I come up with the next video, I can show you that. All right, everybody, if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.